Now, I don't want to throw stones living in glass houses and whatnot, but if you've never had to have a makeshift device for your Huffle a Puff session, are you really even a head? Some of us out here, we've been doing this a long time and had to make some compromises, had to make some things work that may not have been intended for the purpose, but we done it anyway. So today I'm going to show you how to turn this into a device, turn this into a device, and of course, turn one of these into something that's just special. If you never done this, you've been missing out. It's time to go ahead and level up. Now, the apple here is pretty simple. It's already got a built-in bowl. Pretty much all you got to do is put 2 holes in this, and you got a piece. Now, you don't want to use it like this because that bowl's too close. What I like to do is turn it out about like that. So, when you're putting your hole through it, it needs to be at an angle. Just take and push that right on through. Now we've got our little vent. It works like a charm, and now we just got to connect the two. Once you got it down through there, push it back this way. And now, that's just for culinary purposes, of course, TikTok. Now the can's also pretty easy. It's one I've had to pull out a few times while camping. So either drink it or pour it in something to drink later. You want this can to be empty. So I like my mouthpiece to be at the top. So we're going to come down from that right there and just press it in. Make a little hole. Get you something sharp. Careful, don't hurt yourself. Make some holes. And there you have it, folks. That's where your broccoli goes for one to enjoy. Alright, last but not least, we got gravity that's going to help us. Let me pour this guy out too. Alright, so once we've got our 2 liter empty, it doesn't have to be Mountain Dew. Any bottle. It doesn't even have to be 2 liter. You just need a plastic bottle, right? Alright, so all you're going to need is a little piece of aluminum foil. I like to use a straw, make sure I got a good base to it, good hole through the center. If I can get it all the way around. Pinch your edges, and before you take it off the straw, push it down. To give yourself a nice little bowl. That's going to sit right on there, right? Push it down a little so it's kind of airtight. You can put some gum around here, something like that if you really want to seal it up, but it's not needed. It's going to get what it needs done. Now, you got that made. We're going to take and go to the bottom of this bottle and put the lid back on so I don't spill Mountain Dew on my counter. Bottom side, need to poke some holes. However you want to do it. Heat up something, use a knife, just poke some holes. So we want a hole like this here. Then you need a container full of water. Actual water. One sec. Alright, so you got your container with your water in. Your bottle's only going to fill up to the amount that the water's filled in the container. That's science. This is super simple, super fun, have a good time with folks. If you can get you like a 5-gallon bucket or something so you can really fill this guy up, what you do then, you put your little handy dandy thing on top, you put your broccoli in it, you light it, and then you just pick it up. Now as the water drains out, it's got to fill the space that it just created, so it's going to pull down. When you're done, you take this off, and you'll have this entire thing full of something fancy. Now, I dare say there's not a whole lot of things that I couldn't turn into a piece because I wasn't always able to partake bougie. A lot of times you just got to figure it out. So if you got an idea, if you want to see how something can be used, let me know in the comments. Oh, and if you were listening to this jam that we had playing the whole time, this is our new anthem. This gentleman just came out with this song. I'm loving it. Didn't realize he's pretty close to me. And so Saturday, we're actually meeting up at the studio, and we're going to make a music video with it. So go give him a follow. Go check him out. He's a pretty talented individual, folks. Anywho, if and you're not following me, you should be. I'm going to go have my apple now.